My first question, uh, so in this movie, over the span of Parthenope's life, your film introduces a lot of characters and themes. By the end, what would you say is the most important that viewers take away from the story in terms of a message?
The most important theme in the movie is the passing of time and how we relate to the passing of time, how certain things remain in our memory, whereas others simply vanish. So, whatever does remain in our memory takes on a sacred dimension for us. It's a very important dimension. And for this woman, these moments become sacred because indeed they are the ones that remained in their memory.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And I was curious. I was reading about the reactions to this movie, and I was curious what your thoughts were to the Catholic Church's response to your work, not just this film, but other past projects as well.
Well, the Catholic Church, since it's a very big institution, they don't deal with me. They don't bother responding to my work. They are completely uninterested in what I do. Therefore, it's not as if there were a formal stance by the Catholic Church that responded to my work. There have been responses by individuals on their own, but if I had to focus on people's comments or observations on my work, I would spend my whole life doing that. Therefore, I don't even know what we're talking about. No, I don't even recall any of those.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. And I also wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your shows, The Young Pope and The New Pope. I was curious, have you seen the movie Conclave since it covers similar territory? And if so, what are your thoughts on it?
No, I haven't had a chance to see it yet. I do know that they used my own Sistine Chapel, the one that I
Oh,
had
really?
built, but I haven't watched the movie yet.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Um, since you made a sequel to The Young Pope with the new Pope, would you ever want to explore that TV world and characters even further, maybe with the old Pope or something like that?
No, no, not at all. I believe that two TV series on the Vatican are even too many, one too many. Maybe one would have been enough. But I'm way too old and tired to make another TV series.
Well, that's too bad, but I understand.
È un peccato, ma ti capisco.
Yeah. Um, I was also curious, are you able to share about the film you're working on now? I believe it's called Grace in English, and if it has any religious significance as well.
No, I'm not at liberty to talk about it right now, but it does not have a religious meaning. It has another meaning.
Got it. Just curious. I have to ask, we're everyone's always curious about what you're doing next. So, you know. Um, and with Parthenope, I apologize. I was curious, how did the story originate for you? Do you feel that any of your past films, such as The Great Beauty, maybe helped lead you to the script for your new film?
This story stems from my obsession with the issue of the passing of time and wanting to fully understand how this theme can affect a specific character. And I was thinking of a female character because it had an epic dimension. And in this day and age, I felt that when you're making an epic tale, you should have a woman protagonist because we're living in an age in which women have taken on an epic dimension in their actions. And so I wanted to tell the story of a woman from when she is born to her adult age and to her old age. And so I wanted to cover the whole span of the life of this woman.
course. Yeah, that's great. It's very interesting. And my last question before I go, I've been to Italy, but never to Naples. Do you have a recommendation for anyone who's never been to the city, of a place to visit? Maybe your favorite part of Naples. Maybe it was featured in the movie.
Well, I believe that in Naples, just like for any other city, the best thing that one can ever do is to walk around aimlessly without consulting any tour guide, without fully knowing beforehand where you're going to end up. I think that's the best way to discover any place, truly.
Of course. That's well said. I'll remember that. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you. That's all the time I have. It was very nice to meet both of you. So thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye
Take care.
bye.